Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. In the last couple of weeks, I've heard a number of healthcare professionals, both religious and secular, say that they've noticed a significant uptick in mental health issues, things like depression, anxiety, even suicidal thoughts. And so a number of them have mentioned that there's kind of a mental health pandemic going on alongside the COVID-19 pandemic. And so if you're feeling things like that, you're not alone. It's not unusual, and it's kind of to be expected in terms of what we've been going through as people are facing job losses, loss of loved ones, being cooped up in the same place for a long time, feeling isolated. Also, as people are out of their regular routine, all these things, it's quite natural to expect that we all would be somewhat out of sync and feel that our nerves have been frayed. I know mine have to some degree, and I think everybody experiences that. So you're not alone if you're feeling some of these things, but it's good to keep an eye on them, that they don't get too serious. A number of pastors have also commented that they've seen the same thing in their churches. A friend recently sent me some very helpful videos by a doctor, and he talks about some of the signs of depression and anxiety, and also he recommends some helpful tools how you can self-monitor, how you can check yourself day to day to see how you're doing. And if you're interested in those, let me know and I'll send them along to you. Let me just quickly cover some of the things he lists, some common signs of depression. Of course, hopelessness is a major one, but this is a hopelessness that goes so deep where you think, well, there's no point in even looking for help or asking anyone for help because it's not going to work. But that's a lie. There's always help from God, of course, we know first and foremost, but also in the medical community and other ways. There are medical treatments and medications that can help. And we know that there's always hope in the Lord again. If you're not taking pleasure in things you normally do, your activities that you usually enjoy, you're not enjoying them, that can be a sign. Loss of appetite, or on the other hand, eating too much. And it looks like I've been depressed all my life based on that last one. Lack of sleep or too much sleep, again, sleep disorders. And another one is feelings of failure, feeling like you let others down and you let yourself down, could be another sign of depression. One more is trouble concentrating. You're watching a TV show, you can't follow it, or you're reading, you can't follow it. And then slowness in speech or movement, you're kind of depressed, you're kind of moving very slowly. Or you can have the opposite reaction where you can't sit still, you're totally restless. And finally, of course, there's feelings of self-harm or even feeling suicidal. And so if you or you know someone is going through these things, the most important thing to do is let someone know, let your doctor know, let your family members know, let me know, some trusted friend, whoever it might be. These things tend to grow best in the dark, but you bring them into the light and get help for them. And there is help for these things. Well, in terms of anxiety, quickly, some signs of anxiety is when, first of all, you might be worried for no reason. You just feel worried, and there's no good reason for it. Or your worry might be disproportionate to the external threat. So here's the problem, and here's where the degree of worry should be, but you're up here. Also, if you have trouble relaxing, your mind is racing all the time because of your fears, and so you can't sleep or relax. You might be restless and pacing the floor. Another sign of anxiety is you can be angry at little things. Again, your anger is disproportionate to the problem. And so those are some signs of anxiety. But I just share this because a lot of people are going through things right now, and I just want to encourage you that you're not alone, first of all. Secondly, there is help out there, so let someone know. Let me know if you have nobody else. Those videos I mentioned are helpful. They have some helpful tools they can point you to just to monitor how you're doing each day. And of course, if you have any feelings of self-harm, let someone know and get to the hospital as quickly as possible. And let us know so we can pray for you. So I just wanted to share those concerns because I think there is a lot going on in people's hearts and minds right now. And there's not only bodies that are being harmed right now, but our spiritual side as well, and mental and emotional side. All right, hope that's helpful. Take care. Bye.